I'm with Herman and Bruyninckx from the University of Leuven in Belgium. So, Herman, you've been involved with the European Robotics Forum from the very beginning. So, what was your original conception for the forum?
The idea was conceived 2 years before the first version in 2008. At that moment, we had two separate European networks in robotics, an academic one and an industrial one. And I was having a meeting with Dr. Rainer Bischoff, who was leader of the industrial network at that moment, and I was leading the academic one. And it just happened that we said we should have our annual meetings together, and how could that look like? And then somewhere in a restaurant table in Augsburg, we came up with a design, which is basically, let's not design the whole thing, let's people organize the whole event themselves. We just give a framework, a structure of workshops, and filling in the workshops, that's up for the community. We give a lot of room to discuss, so the breaks are important. Halfway through the system 5 years ago, feedback from the people attending the forum was that to make the breaks even larger, so now we have condensed workshops, a lot of things to discuss. So it's a unique thing. Let people talk about whatever they want to talk about, and give them 3 days to meet with a lot of industry people there, a lot of academia there, and fortunately more and more other stakeholders. So people that are interested in using or steering or funding or whatever about robotics technology.
Okay, good. Thanks for that. So it started around a restaurant table in Augsburg. Where was the first forum, and how many people were involved at that time?
The first one was in San Sebastian in Basque Country in Spain. It was very important. So Jon here, Aguirre Barbia, who organized the thing, he did it very professionally. At that moment, I still remember that I thought, wow, this is way too fancy for our community. But it was spot on. So we had 100 people in the annual meetings before. At that place, we thought let's have 150 people because there was already a lot of overlap. But we had more than 200. The commission was there, was very happy about it. There was a lot of good discussions. The level of the environment was high from the start, and it was a good thing. So the ideas came from Rainer Bischoff and myself, but the visibility, the atmosphere of the thing is due to Jon, and it set the level very high, very professionally, very industrially, and that was a good decision.
Very good. Okay, so a couple of hundred people first of all. I've heard there are around 900 participants involved overall this year. Where does it go from here?
I don't know. There is, of course, the trend that robotics and AI is growing, is becoming more important. So the boundaries between robotics and AI are becoming a bit fuzzy. The Commission is not helping there. Personally, I'm not too happy with that, because this should not become an AI forum. It isn't at this moment, but it's one of my concerns to what is robotics about, who should be here, and what is the best value that we can give to these people. Of course, AI is an important aspect, but it should not take over. That's a bit the risky thing. The area we are in now, what is this thing going to be in 10 years? Difficult to say. But the design is that let the community decide what it is going to be about. So in that sense, probably it's not a problem that the content or the focus or the people that are here adapt or change over time.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, so Herman Bruyninckx, thank you very much.
You're welcome.